What's up everybody, how's it going? My name is Nicholas Zapata, I go by Nico, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about why I decided to apply for Porchlight and why I believe I'm the best candidate for this position. So a little bit about me is I'm 21 years old, I'm from San Diego, California, born and raised in San Marcos, North County, San Diego. I'm studying at San Diego State University, business finance and minoring in communications. And what I like to do in my free time is play soccer, go surfing, go adventuring, stay physically fit, whatever I can do. Next, I'm going to be talking about my entrepreneurship side, what I've done, what I've sold, why I believe I am a businessman. So, ever since the age of 5, I was doing lemonade stands, I was doing car washes, I was going around the neighborhood collecting bottles, cans from families and going to the local Albertsons and making 5-10 cents off each recycled bottle. I went ahead and saved up all my money and thought when I was in 7th grade, what else can I do to make more money? So from then on, I went ahead and I started buying used beats from friends, from family, from Craigslist, eBay, anywhere I can get my hands on them. And I'd offer a lower value than what they were trying to sell it to me for. And then I'd go ahead and flip them and sell them for more. I probably sold about 8 different headphones and made around $1,000 off of that. From then on, I went ahead and moved on to GoPros. And so I've always wanted a GoPro because, like I said, I'm into action sports. I was surfing and I wanted that little camera to videotape me whatever I was doing. So I thought, hey, these are cool. One of my buddies had a used one that he was trying to sell for about $125. And I said, you know what, I'll give you $100 for it. And I just want to film myself and see what the whole hype is about. So I got my first GoPro, it was a GoPro Hero 2, and I really loved it. I saw value in it, and I went ahead and sold that for about $200 to someone else on Craigslist. From then on, I took the $200 and bought a GoPro Hero 3 for about $175. So I'm still pocketing $25, and what happened was I sold that for about $250. Then from there, I kept moving up, and I was just selling used GoPros left and right on Craigslist. After that, I really wanted a new phone. It was about 10th grade, I was 15, 16 years old, and I still had the iPhone 4. I wasn't ever able to upgrade to a new phone. I didn't want to personally pay my own money for it, and so I thought, hey, what's a new way I can get a new phone or be able to save up and buy a brand new one? So what I was doing was I was buying used phones off of my friends for about $100 after they got their brand new phones. And so if they were cracked, broken, whatever, I would offer them a certain value of what I thought. And from then on, I'd go ahead and fix them. The iPhone 4, 4S, and 5 were the easiest for me to fix. I'd replace their batteries, replace their screens, whatever I could do to learn on YouTube of how to fix a phone. And so from then on, I went and took those phones, sold them on Craigslist because their values were much higher than what I was buying them for. And actually, I got one right here that I bought for $50 off one of my friends. Probably will sell it after I fix the screen for $150, $200. So after that, I saved up a lot of my money. Freshman year of college, I decided to get into the stock market and make some money. Put $500 into an account and made it into about $35,000 to $4,000 in one summer. I was then able to use that money to go ahead and fund my trip to Europe and travel to Italy and France with my girlfriend and have a good time and fund it all on my own. I also was able to save up a little more money from that and go on a Thailand trip with a couple of my best friends for Thanksgiving break and explore some of Asia. So I've always tried finding ways to make money, to flip things, to sell things to people, and because of that, I truly believe I'm a businessman and I really would like to get into real estate. I believe real estate will be my future career, and I want to make sure I'm in the right hands. That's the reason why I believe that Porchlight is the right decision for me. So next I'm going to be going over to a couple of quotes I really believe in. One of them is, "The only differentiator in this game is your passion and your heart" by Gary Vaynerchuk. I believe this goes hand in hand with real estate because it's ultimately going to come down to your passion, your hustle, your hard work, what you want to do to make the sale, how you're going to do it, waking up every morning, making those 100 phone calls like you were all talking about, doing whatever kind of marketing you can do to make sure you're selling the home. And so that's what's going to make you stand out besides the 95,000 other real estate agents there are in California. And I believe that my passion and my hustle that I've shown ever since I was 5 years old is something that's going to make me different than the average realtor when I get licensed. Another quote that I really liked for the past 4 years was, "I'll sleep when I'm dead." I truly believe that a lot of people are wasting some of their time searching the web, watching videos, playing video games. See it all the time with my roommates, see it all the time on campus, and I believe that any time wasted is time that you can be bettering yourself, gaining more knowledge, selling, making money, doing whatever you can to be successful. So I really do like this quote. And the last quote that I really like is from Mark Cuban, and he said, "Could I become a multimillionaire again? I have no doubt." And this was from CNBC when he was having an interview, talking about what he would do if he had to start all over again. And he said he'd become a bartender at night and on the weekends, and during the daytime he would choose the highest paid sales job, which is real estate. Because of this, I saw a lot of people like myself and like at Porchlight with some of the realtors who started off as bartenders. They were servers, waiters, and that's what they're doing for their full-time job until they got into real estate, and then trying to juggle the two until they're able to drop off that part-time job, become a full-time real estate agent. And that's something I'm currently doing right now. I am a server at a restaurant, and I'm working on my real estate agent while still attending SDSU. Next, I want to talk about how I can be an asset for Porchlight. Start off, I want to talk about my work ethic. I believe that once I start something, I have to finish it. I'll get something done on time and correctly, and I won't give up and I won't sleep until it's done. I'm constantly working harder, trying to learn more, do whatever I can to become a better person. And I believe my work ethic is very high up there, along with many other people, and I definitely still have room to improve. Next, I want to talk about my hustle. As you can see, growing up, being an entrepreneur since the age of 5, I'd like to say, I believe my hustle is there, and the next thing I want to start doing is selling homes, and I think it's very important to start communicating with others, expanding my network, expanding my clientele bases, and I don't think this is ever going to stop, and it shouldn't, because of these two, it's going to relate to my success in life, and I believe that I'm not going to stop until I'm successful, and even when I am successful, I'm still not going to stop. I'm very hungry and I know what I want in life. I believe that I can find success in real estate and do whatever I can to make those sales, to make those closings, and to make sure that I find those clients. I believe that having good ethics and morals is one of the most important attributes for a real estate agent to have. The reason why I say this is because of the fact that you're going to have these clients that are going to go off and tell people about you and spread word of mouth, leave you those Yelp reviews. If you're a good person and you do things right for the customer, they're going to do right by you. Because of that, you're going to be making more sales, you're going to be getting more clients and having better reviews. This just goes hand in hand with what we saw in the last meeting that I attended. It was about a man who was selling a house and he was making no commission off of, and he was really struggling for the past couple of months. However, he is closing the deal, and because of this, he's going to be getting those good Yelp reviews and those good clients to come back to him if they ever want to sell that house, buy a new one, etc. When I walked into Porchlight, I saw every single person on this team have these attributes. And I saw that myself coming into Porchlight, I can also bring these attributes in. Lastly, I want to talk about my age. I know I'm only 21 years old. I know I'm potentially one of the youngest to join the team, and I know that I have a lot more learning to do. However, I do believe that my age can also be an advantage. I'm here at San Diego State where there's 30,000 kids that are on campus. They're always on their phone. They're always on their laptop. What does that mean? It means that I truly believe that real estate is going to be going digitally. I know that people might potentially be looking at their phones for listings, for houses. I know that a whole bunch of marketing is all online now. I know it's about Facebook ads, Instagram, social media, and that's what the next generation is going to be funneling towards. It's something that I could potentially bring to the team, and something that I know for the future generations of clients are going to be looking for. Because of this, I truly believe that I can be an asset to the team, and I hope to see you all later in future meetings. Thank you for your time.